Donald Trump came out hot from his deposition yesterday with New York Attorney General Letitia James. Trump pleaded the fifth more than 400 times, despite previously claiming only the mob and guilty people plead the fifth. And then he spent the day absolutely losing it on his platform, Truth Social. Take a look at what the president spent the afternoon doing. First of all, posting all sorts of different videos attacking Letitia James and attack videos of different kinds. Then saying at the very plush, beautiful, and expensive Attorney General's office, nice working conditions as people are being murdered all over New York. And she spends her time and effort on trying to get Trump. Trump then continuing and posting this entire statement about how Letitia James campaigned on getting Trump, and she's a racist, and she's hostile, and she's just determined to go after him. A multi-page tirade that makes absolutely no sense if you've been following the facts of the investigation. Trump then continuing about the raid, saying he participated and it was a surprise attack and it was all without warning or notification. Trump then saying, just leaving the Attorney General's office, a very professional meeting, having a fantastic company with great assets, very little debt and lots of cash only in America. Even that doesn't appear to be true at this point about Donald Trump's businesses. Trump then posting a picture of a police car outside Mar-a-Lago with an article from the New York Post, posting that, in fact, multiple times, just spending his entire day posting all of this stuff. And he wants all of us to believe things that are simply unbelievable and not true. Trump wants us to believe that because he was participating in conversations with the FBI, that the search warrant must have been illegal or immoral. In fact, legal experts have pointed out, oh, no. The fact that Trump was in contact with the FBI and they still issued a search warrant suggests that Trump was not actually providing to the FBI what he was supposed to provide. It's not better. It doesn't look better for Trump that the warrant was served after he was speaking to them. It actually looks worse. Donald Trump wants us to believe that him even being deposed by Letitia James is some horrible act of unfairness and injustice and whatever else the case may be. This is a guy who has spent 5 years using every legal mechanism he could think of to avoid releasing his taxes to anyone, including the House, including anybody, despite claiming as soon as his audits were over, he would release them, who has spent the time avoiding having to be deposed in sexual assault allegation cases, multiple of them, which I have told you about, trying to avoid providing all sorts of records to all sorts of different agencies, who has tried to avoid being deposed by Letitia James. On every single one of these, Donald Trump has gone above and beyond what any normal person would be allowed to get away with or could afford to get away with. And so with all the people who have now come out of the woodwork from the right saying, we've got to be really worried, Trump's deposition, the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago, if it could happen to Trump, it could happen to any of us. It happens to all of us all the time. The two-tiered justice system is very clear, and we deal with this stuff all the time. It's the Trumps of the world that often don't have to deal with it, and it's absolutely stunning that now they are pulling all of this. So Donald Trump clearly with much free time to just post and post and post to Truth Social. And the next question becomes, what is the next step? And I know that, think about Matt Gaetz. We learned about the Matt Gaetz child sex trafficking investigation in March of 2021. Nothing has really happened yet. These things can take a long time. And I know that there are many of you anxious to see, well, what's the next thing? What's Letitia James going to do? What's the DOJ going to do after the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago? Will it happen this week, next week, the next week after that? Maybe, but this stuff can take months, if not years. So my suggestion is, let's take it a day at a time. Right now, the focus really should be the 2022 midterms. We can't do anything about the timing of these investigations into Trump. We actually can do something in November, which is voting. And that means down ballot, and that means in every race available for you to vote in. That should be the focus. We will take a quick break. If you want to look at some of these clips and posts, find them on our Instagram at David Pakman Show. We're going to be back very, very soon. One of our sponsors today is Blue Chew, a unique online service delivering the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. And they're giving my audience an entire month's supply for free. So if you think you could benefit from an extra boost of confidence when it's time, all you have to do is take a short quiz on their website. A licensed doctor approves your prescription. The medication comes straight to your home within days in a discreet package. No driving around to the doctor's office or the pharmacy. No waiting around. No awkward conversations with your doctor. All of Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA. The entire process is just a few clicks. Go to bluechew.com. The link is underneath this video. They'll give you an entire month's supply for free when you use the promo code PACMAN. All you have to do is pay $5 shipping.